Have you ever wondered what makes your art uniquely yours? Finding your artistic voice is one of the most exciting, rewarding journeys you're ever going to take as a creative. And today, as you watch me illustrate, I'm going to share with you some insights into finding your voice through illustration. And by the end of this video, you'll walk away with 3 practical tips to guide your own creative journey. What's fascinating is that your artistic voice is not tied to a single medium or style. Your voice is about so much more than the tools you use. But what exactly is an artistic voice? How do we even define it? Think of your voice as the unique combination of choices, preferences, and emotions that come through your work. It's the way you use color, composition, subject matter, and even how you bring personal meaning or perspective into what you create. It's the thread that runs through your art, making it recognizable as yours. As a multi-form artist, I've explored so many different mediums over the course of my lifetime. Photography, painting, illustration, and even within those, I've tried a variety of styles and techniques. What amazes me is that no matter how much I experiment or evolve, people can still tell that it's a Mary Janelle piece of art. Whether it's my photography, a painting, or one of my illustrations, there's something about it that's unmistakably me. So how and why is that even possible? How can people recognize an artist's work across different mediums or styles? It all comes back to that unique artistic fingerprint, your artistic voice. It's the consistent essence of you that shines through the choices you make, whether consciously or unconsciously. It might be the way you compose a frame in photography, the palettes you gravitate towards in painting, or the whimsy you bring to an illustration like this one. Your voice isn't about what you do, it's about how you do it. It's shaped by your perspective, the way you see the world, and the things that inspire and move you. Because a truly unique style and voice is a reflection of you. It's so important to embrace yourself and your preferences as you create. That means don't be afraid to lean into the things you love, even if they feel vulnerable or different. Your voice can't flourish if you're ashamed or trying to hide parts of yourself. Owning your preferences, quirks, and creative passions is an essential part of finding and embracing your voice. Let's talk about our choice of mediums for a minute. Trying different mediums is a really great way to uncover aspects of your voice that you didn't know were there. But the medium itself is just the starting point. It's your creative choices within that medium that make it come alive and that align to your voice and style. I like to think of my medium as the vessel in which I'm delivering my art to the world. Your artistic voice is all in the combination of it all. The colors you reach for, the subjects that capture your imagination, and the style that feels authentic to you. But discovering all of this takes time. It's a process, one of trial, exploration, and practice. And I also want to say, it's a process that is uniquely yours. You can never compare yourself to others or try to be like another artist or to duplicate their voice because it won't be authentic. Your voice is the essence of you. So, how do you begin uncovering your voice? Here are really 3 practical tips that I have personally found helpful. Number 1 is to try out different mediums. Experimenting with different tools, whether it's alcohol markers, watercolor, or even just a pencil. It opens up new possibilities for how you express yourself. Even if you don't love every medium you try, you'll learn something about what feels right for you and what doesn't. Number 2 is to pay attention to what excites you. I really believe that what lights us up is a clue, an indication for what we should lean into. Notice what makes you light up when you're creating. Is it the subject matter? Is it the characters? Is it the color palette or texture? Lean into those things because they are the hints to what makes your voice unique. Number 3 is to practice and explore. Your voice doesn't emerge fully formed. It evolves through consistent practice and curiosity. Create often, try new things, and give yourself the freedom to play without the pressure to be perfect. The more you explore, the more you'll discover about what feels like you. As you watch this illustration come to life, I hope you're inspired to think about your own creative path. What makes your work uniquely yours? What's the one medium or subject you've always wanted to explore? Can you give yourself permission to do that? And remember, try out different mediums, although they're just the vessel in which you'll deliver your creativity. Pay attention to what excites you because this is a clue. Practice and explore. And I need to say again, practice, practice, practice. It takes time and patience. And there might be heaps of work that you feel like don't really cut it and that you're not really sure about, but that's all part of the journey. It's all part of finding out your voice and what makes your artwork uniquely yours. Thanks for joining me today. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about where you're at in the journey of finding your artistic voice. And remember, your voice is there. It's already there. It's always there. It's just waiting for you to discover and develop it so it can shine. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and check out my links below for all that I offer through Mary Janelle Mentorship. Until next time, keep creating, keep dreaming, and I'll see you in the next video.